It was April 2022 when we found out we were expecting our first child. We went for our just regular 37-week checkup. Expected it to be quick in and out, but we're very surprised to learn that my blood pressure was extremely elevated. My doctors decided they were going to induce me 3 weeks early.
12 hours after he was born, our nurse came into our room to inform us that she had found a small bruise behind Wesley's right ear. The bruise had continued to grow instead of shrink, and they were starting to get a little concerned, and they said, well, we want to take him for some blood work and some tests. That evening, the doctor and the nurse came in and said, so the bruise is getting bigger and bigger as we speak. It's getting to the point where he needs more specialized care than what we can give him. And a helicopter's on its way to airlift your son to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Which was quite a shock. We started calling all of our family and our close friends and just said, hey, can you please pray? The doctor there at the NICU pretty much looked at me and he said his hemoglobin, which is the red blood cells that carry the oxygen throughout your body, had dropped from 16 to 3. With a hemoglobin that low, your son's organs should be failing. And we should be having a totally different conversation. But instead, his oxygen level was 97%. And his heart rate was completely normal, never lost consciousness. And I called Heather as soon as I got out of the NICU and I said, I don't know how many people are praying, but it's working.
The next couple of weeks were very emotional and exhausting and filled with lots of tests. The CT scans showed that he had a subgaleal hemorrhage. So his skull was filled with blood in between his skull and his brain, which they told us could take years to go away.
The following week, it was after Christmas, we were notified that we were going to have another CT scan because his levels were starting to improve. And the doctors came in and they had this puzzled yet smiling look on their face. And they said, well, we don't really see this very often. There's still blood between his skull and the skin, but the blood that was in his brain is gone. We don't really know exactly what made that happen, and we both just looked at each other and just started smiling.
They said that he had the best brain they'd seen all day. So that was some good news.
Yeah. We don't know how many dozens or hundreds of people were praying for him, but, prayer is a very powerful weapon, and it works.
Jesus is our healer because he healed Wesley's life. When the doctors told us that from a medical and earthly standpoint, there's no reason that he should be alive, but here we are holding our healthy baby. He healed his life.